In this video, I'm going to discuss some common questions we receive about monitors and different configuration settings with monitors. Now, you can see in my Ensign Windows that it's not full screen. Now, anytime you hit the maximize button in the top right hand corner of Ensign, that will maximize it just to the one monitor that it's on. So if you have multiple monitors, you'd want to restore it, and there's two options. You can grab the border of Ensign and stretch it out to fill your desktop wherever your monitors go to, or the simple way to do that is to go to Setup and click on Computer, and there's a button down here that says Stretch Ensign to Fill Desktop. Now this button, when you hit it, if you have only one monitor, it'll be just like maximizing it, but it doesn't really maximize it, it just fills it to the window. If you have two monitors or three or four or however many you have and you hit that button, it will just fill up the entire desktop. And then you hit OK, at which point you can drag your quote page or charts to different monitors. And let me give you an example to do that. So if I take my Ensign and I want to move the quote page a little bit and then open up a chart, you just put the chart where I want it. Now this video is not made on multiple monitors, so I'm just kind of simulating it. You can stretch it out this way to get it to fit where you want. Just get it fit just right. And then you can of course go to the workspace button up here, click on that and hit Save As. And we can just call this whatever we want to. I'll name it Dual because there's two things on there. Hit Save and it appears in the list. And now if I close all my windows and I click on this Dual button up here, it opens up these two windows right how I had them. Now another common question we receive is, where are my toolbars? If you click on View, you can turn off different toolbars. Now sometimes people will maybe have more than one monitor and you want to drag the toolbars around. So for example, if you look at the left hand side of each toolbar, when you put your cursor there, it turns into a 4-point arrow. This arrow then allows you to click and drag and detach a toolbar. Now it's really easy. You just click on them, drag them, you can rearrange them, put them where you want them, and these windows are just floating. To drag them back up, you click on the header, click and hold down the mouse, and drag it back up. You can place them wherever you want to by holding down the mouse, and then once you get it there, just let go. Or you can click on View and just hit Dock All Toolbars. Now I don't want this here, so I'm going to click and drag and put it right back up. Let me put this right over here, and I'm going to put it right up there. Now another common question is, people say I cannot see my times at the bottom of the chart. Now the times typically are always going to be shown unless you come in here. Let me do it so you can see on the monitor. You right click and go to Show. You can uncheck Show Scale and Time. Most of the time that's not the case. That's usually checked, and what's happened is this is just off the screen at the bottom, and all you need to do is maybe shrink the chart down and drag it back up so you can see it. Or if you have it maximized, you may have a slide bar that'll show up on the right hand side. Just slide up and down and you'll see that. Okay, those slide bars now appear that I was talking about because I've resized my Ensign. Now last but not least, we have questions when you have multiple charts and you just want to start opening up. I'm just going to double click to pull up some charts here, and now I have many. And to fit them all on the screen, you just click on Window and then hit Cascade, or click on Window. You can hit Tile. You can tile them in different directions. These are common things, and if you want to just maybe close one, you can stretch the window out. This is how you navigate windows in the Ensign software.